Hey, it's Eric at Tri-State Public Safety, and today we're going to take a look at the Feniex Typhoon handheld remote siren. This is a 100-watt siren. This is actually a siren controller all-in-one package, if you will. And so what you're going to get is the handheld controller itself. You'll get 15 feet of cable. You'll get a little holster that you can mount the handheld unit in, and he just kind of slides in and locks in like that. And there are little holes in the back where you can mount it to whatever it is you want to mount it to. So that's included. And the cable will wrap around, and that is a Cat 5 cable or RJ45, and that'll actually just plug into the side. And so you get 15 feet of that. All of your connections are right here on the front of the siren unit itself, and they're very self-explanatory. So your power and your ground are right here, and then 1 through 6 are your switches. So whatever you're going to power with these 6 buttons, you're just going to control right here with these little screw-down little doors. So that's where your wires are going to go relative to what you're going to control with these buttons. And of course, the instructions are pretty easy to follow. This does include a horn ring, park kill, radio rebroadcast. That's all available for you. And then your siren speaker wires will just go in the last 2. So as far as the handheld unit itself, it's actually a pretty good size handheld unit. It fills up your hand really well. It seems to be made rather well. You have the top 7 buttons are all your siren tones. The side little button over here is the power button. So when you press that button, the unit actually turns on with all LED backlighting, which is all red. And it may be hard to tell, but the top is actually backlit red as well. There's just a lot of white paint that kind of hides it a little bit. But so all 7 buttons are programmable as on-off buttons or momentary buttons. You get to decide that. And then your bottom 6 buttons are all for your lighting. So the top is all siren stuff, and then the bottom is all lighting. You have a PA button over here on the side, and your mic is right up here in the top left-hand corner. And then you have 2 little ports over here on the side. One is for a Phillips screwdriver. I don't know if you can see that in there. And then the other one is a little black button that you could use like maybe a little screwdriver like this, or maybe even an ink pen or something small enough to get in there. This is basically a momentary button, and that's what you're going to use to program your siren tones. So it's very easy. Basically what you do is just hold down that button, and as the siren tone is on, you're just going to cycle through the siren tones that you want to program that button for. So pretty easy. So we'll go through some of these and show you. Now we did set up the center button as a momentary button, and that is set up with air horn. So we'll go ahead and show you that. And then we'll go ahead and show you the rest of these. Before I do, I want to show you that you do, of course, get a sheet of legends where you can, obviously label your 6 buttons. So Feniex is really good about giving you the legends, and there are a ton of choices on here. And there's even some that are left blank, just in case you're not using some of those buttons. Also, just take note that out of your 6 buttons here that are available to choose from for your lighting, the Typhoon system is rated at about 3.5 amps for an output of each button. So, just keep that in mind when you're wiring up whatever it is you're hooking up to an individual button. That individual output is rated at about 3.5 amps. So, if you're going to be hooking up things that are more or going to draw more than 3.5 amps, you may have to use an external relay to go through that in order to power that, whatever it is you're trying to power. When you do press the button, it does turn to a darker shade of red, but it is still red. We get that question a lot. And so just to go through some of the siren tones here so you can hear it. Again, there's no different way of labeling this. They're all labeled with a numbering system, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, blah, blah. And then the center one is just kind of a 0. We get this question a lot also. Is this the power button? No, your power button is right over here on the side. So basically what you have are a total of 12 different siren tones that are available, 6 different voice commands, and then you have 2 of the kind of theme song deals, if you will. So those are all available for you. And again, they're just right here in the little momentary button. And then you have the PA as well. So that is something that is actually kind of cool that you get as an all-in-one package, something to be able to control all of your lighting and all of your siren, hookup deals all in one package at a relatively inexpensive cost. 2-year warranty on it, made in America. It does have an integrated 2-output wig-wag feature. We get this question all the time as well, so just keep in mind, the wig-wag feature is not a dedicated headlight flasher. So there is a difference. There's a difference between a wig-wag and a headlight flasher. So just take note of that. Also, if I didn't mention before, there is a volume button. That second button on the side is a volume for your PA. I think I did mention that one. Wasn't sure. Other than that, we have used this, we have installed it, and it works very well. Actually, really easy to install, and no issues at all. There's plenty of cable. 15 feet seems to be enough. So, and like I said, it's really easy to set up, really easy to program. The instructions walk you through everything, and the labels are really easy to put on. So I mean, it's pretty straightforward, and like I said, it works really well. So if you need something to power your lights and your siren, you need an all-in-one package, this may be just what you're looking for. So we have these in stock. Feel free to go ahead and place your order online, and we'd be glad to help you out. So if you guys need it, give us a call, 513-422-5775. Thanks for watching.